Okay, hi everybody. Today I'm reviewing this Led Zeppelin album, which is Led Zeppelin 5. What a great album, Led Zeppelin 5. I'm just kidding. No, this time I'm talking about Houses of the Holy, their first album with a, with a title. And the album was released in March 1973, and this was their last album to be released, on Atlantic Record. And I love this album cover, probably my favorite Led Zeppelin album cover. The cover was the first by the band to be designed by Hypnosis, and it was based, on a photograph taken at Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, you know, that place. Okay, so this one, compared to Led Zeppelin 1, 2, 3, and 4, this one is more different, it's more diverse. Led Zeppelin 1, 2, 3, and 4 sounded like very heavy albums. This one sounds more clean, and sure, we still have some rock elements, with songs like Over the Hills and Far Away, the song remains the same, and The Ocean, but we have new musical elements here like reggae, funk, uh, strings sections played on the mellotron. There are 8 songs, and I'm going to review and rate each and every one of these 8 songs. So let's start right away, with the opening track, which is The Song Remains the Same. Uh, Pretty good guitar intro, and I really like, the way it goes from the that guitar intro to the singing part. Uh, Initially, I was not too crazy, about the vocals, the effect on Robert's voice, but now I really like it, and like each part, of the song, and I think this is a pretty good song. This is a classic for sure. I would probably give the song a 10 out of 10. Okay, next song is the Rain Song. I love that song so much. Uh, Everything about it. I love everything about the guitar, the melody, the whole orchestration, the vocals, the lyrics. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Okay, next song is Over the Hills and Far Away. And just like the opening track, I love the guitar intro, and I love the transition, from the acoustic guitar to the electric guitar, from the slow part to the rock part. And this is one of my favorites from the album, and this is another 10 out of 10. Okay, next song is The Crunch. Not my favorite song from the album, but a pretty cool one. I think the funky groove, the funky atmosphere is pretty cool. Uh, I would give it a 7 out of 10, but it's still a good song to me. But it's not a great song, but a good and cool song. So a 7 out of 10 for the crunch. Okay, next song is Dancing Days. Once again, just like the crunch, not one of my favorite. Uh, I like the chords, the way it goes, for the verses, from the C to the C sharp. I like that kind of thing, but I'm not crazy about the melody. I mean, it's still a good song, but it's not a great song to me. But it's okay, it's fine. But I would give it a 7 out of 10, and I guess probably most of you would give a higher rating to that song, but for me it's a 7 out of 10. Okay, the next song is Deer Maker. I'm not a huge fan, of reggae, but I respect that genre, and I respect people. I mean, I respect reggae artists like Bob Marley, but this is definitely my least favorite from the album, and I would give that one a 6 out of 10. Yeah. Okay, next song is No Quarter. Uh, First of all, I really like, the whole atmosphere in general, the organ, the guitar, uh, and every part, every section from the song, you know. Uh, the effect on Robert's voice is cool. Uh, Pretty good song. Maybe it sounds just a little bit long to me, but it's still a pretty good song, and I would give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, next song, which is the last one, The Ocean. Really like the main riff, pretty fine, pretty cool. Uh, I think the back vocals are pretty cool. Ooh. But what I love best about that track, is the last minute, with the rhythm guitar, and the solo guitar, that kind of thing. And I would give it a 9 or even a strong 9 out of 10. So overall, for the album, critics like AllMusic or Rolling Stone gave the album a 5 out of 5, or if you prefer, a 10 out of 10. Other critics like Rolling Stone Album Guide gave the album a 4.5 out of 5. And while other critics like Encyclopedia of Popular Music gave the album 4 stars out of 5, which means an 8 out of 10. And this is probably what I give to the album, an 8 out of 10, or maybe an 8 plus, which could mean something between an 8 or 8.5, maybe an 8.3 out of 10. But 8.3 or 8.5 or even an 8 out of 10 means pretty good, to me. So that was it. I hope that you enjoyed my review, and I'd like to know your thoughts. What do you think of this album, and how would you rate these songs from this classic Led Zeppelin album, which is Houses of the Holy? So thanks for watching, and see you for my next video. Bye bye.